I do these on my phone, so nobody's on yet, but
It's starting to go into pixelation.
picture.
Okay, Mitch, every time you move, I want. So every time you move, do you see how the pixels start to change? See that? See?
I don't know what to do. I guess I got
Okay,
bad
just use my
service.
phone.
I guess I got bad service on my phone. Punch the screen. I think what's happening is I have bad service. So that's what's happening.
What, hon?
I got bad service. So if I got bad service, you got bad service. So
I have a different phone than you do, so.
we have the same service.
Okay.
I did have a phone in the joint, scumbag. I had a slider phone, and the little keyboard would slide out, and I got busted with it. How's that look over there? How's the picture for you
it's
guys?
Really shitty, babe. You can see it.
JE just sent us $2, babe.
Thank you, JE. That's what it looks like. Keep moving, because that makes it even better. It's fine. Just keep going, babe. Whatever.
Slick Ruler said no good, pixelated.
Yeah, it's crappy.
Then Eric Olson said it's cleaning up. Eric Owen. I don't know what to do, because we do these
Okay,
on my
let's-
phone. What?
Nothing big.
And the only option is to convert over to the computer. Roger Williams said we can see you good enough. I'm sorry about the service. We can hear you fine, and everything in video just gets messed once in a while. All right. Jay said, who cares? Man, I'm sorry. I do these on my phone so she can read the comments on the computer. So, Russian Viking bot. I'm better now, he said. You're better now.
Okay.
Russian Viking. Hey, you know, the last of nomadic Vikings settled in Russia. Not a lot of people know that. They sailed up the Kiev River and settled Russia. That's right. Eric said, don't worry about it, brother. How you been doing, Eric? I hope all is well. I hope all is good. So, I can make a coffee table book out of my tattoo patterns. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of good. I could put my story about tattooing and art. That's a good idea. I could put some of my paintings in there as well, maybe. Prints of my paintings. Would have to be a pretty good sized book, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder how we would get that printed.
I don't know.
I used to read a motorcycle magazine. They had a guy in there. He's an artist, and he had a coffee table book printed. So if he can do it, I can do it. You know? What's up, Big Mike? I love you, brother. Yeah, Mike and I were Selly's, we're friends in Corcoran, Selly's and Donovan. And then we ran into each other again in another prison before I got out, so that was cool.
You know what I wanted to ask about?
What's that?
I was thinking about with tattoos. Mitch was telling me about all this crazy shit they got with tattooing. We watched a little today where this guy literally layered a stencil on someone, but it even has the areas where you shade darker, and
Yeah,
they even have
yeah.
it where you put a certain color.
Yeah.
I would never want that.
Yeah, like when I do a stencil,
Oh, you're perfectly clear now, Stevie.
cool. When I do a stencil, I just lay the outline down. Like I woke up to pee working a lot. That's right, Debbie. So like if you have a tattoos already, I'll put a piece of cellophane on your skin and trace the outline where it's got to go. I'll draw a pattern for that area. I don't like the freehand stuff. My homeboy Gary at Ace Tattoo in Ocean Beach, he freehands a lot of stuff. He'll draw it on with a felt pen. That's how I did her. Sunflower when we were in Arizona. Happy Mother's Day, Debbie. So anyway, I'll draw the pattern. I'll just make the outline. I'll stick the outline on, outline it, and then I'll do it. I'll color it in or shade it, whatever, black and gray or color. But these guys are putting stencils on. They've got all the shading, everything.
What color goes in where?
Dude, it's like, dude,
yeah.
what's up with that?
It's a total paint by number.
It just, yeah, it's like a
I
paint.
could
It's
probably
like
do one.
yeah, it's
You
like
know
a
what
tattoo by number. That's insane, man. Yeah, Slick said they number it.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, that's
don't like
stupid.
it.
I mean,
I don't like it. But that's, you know.
You know, and that's part of what made me become an artist. Is I used to tattoo, obviously, and I used to, you know, guys pass around patterns. Guys have big binders full of patterns, and then I said, well, if I'm going to call myself a tattoo artist, then I need to learn how to draw my own patterns. I don't know yet, brother. I've been to the post office, Roger. Thank you. I will go by tomorrow because the P.O. box is
Did
open.
Roger get his?
Did you get your shirts? I'm hoping you did because I'll be pissed off if you didn't. Anyways, I started drawing my own patterns and tattooing my own stuff, and then of course you got to know the needle depth, otherwise you end up with blowouts. Yeah, that's right too. But then I got into painting and everything else. But he didn't get his shirts yet.
I'll check your code.
That's some
Hi,
bullshit,
Bluebell, how
man.
are you?
We're gonna have
Happy
to.
Mother's Day, sweetie. Well, almost Mother's Day. Hi, Redwood Post.
Yep.
How are you?
What's up, Redwood Post? How you doing, brother?
Roger from One Stop. I'll check your shipping number. I'll check that out for you.
Eric said made a statement. I couldn't read it.
He said, like on site. Yeah, I didn't know that they cut the meth now with fentanyl, but doesn't surprise me. A week off of your junk now deleted and blocks all the contacts. Thanks for carrying in your email.
You're welcome, brother. And you know what? If you got any problems, you got any questions, if you just want to chat, Eric, just shoot me an email. I'm right here. And matter of fact, shoot me an email. I'll send you my hookup. I'm glad you're on the right track, bro. I really am.
I don't
'Cause
know,
you know what?
that. I mean,
Life gets better.
maybe for some people, I'm sure they do beautiful work with a tattoo by number. It's just not my. I just don't think.
Yeah, but the
That's
thing
art.
is,
That's not art.
if you have to tattoo by number, yeah, you end up with a tattoo, whatever. I mean, but is it really artwork? You know? You know what I mean?
Tashuka wrote, there's a lot of recovery addicts in this group. You can hit me up anytime you want to go. I got 3 years off the heroin. We all back each other up in this group. That's super cool.
That's right,
Thank
Matt
you.
33. Yeah, it is. That's right, Tashuka. Hey, look, man. I'm sure there's a good percentage of people that watch our channel that used to use. Maybe some guys that still use. And the bottom line is, if you're trying to stay clean, stay sober, this is a good place to start, you know?
Redwood said, I've had better days, brother. I lost one of my longtime brothers this morning in a bike accident.
Man, I'm very sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, Redwood. That
Man,
sucks.
you know what? For real, brother, I'm really sorry to hear that.
Hayden said, what's up, old timers joining some love from Kansas City.
Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to Smitty. I met this guy back around later part of the 80s, 85, 86, I think. And I ran into again 90, 91. And I haven't seen him since. You're welcome, Redwood Post. We're really sad to hear that, brother. Our hearts go out to you and your brother that you lost.
That sucks. I'm so tired of hearing that. It's really
Yep.
sad.
We're really sad to hear it. Yeah. So, Smitty watches our channel, and he's had a stroke since the last time I saw him, but he's out living in Oklahoma, still riding his motorcycle. He said, I had a stroke, and he's like, at least he's going to die a free man. I was in prison with him, and they had a guy named Tree Frog Johnson. who was out of the Bay Area, and he had a van, and it's a pretty sick case. They were looking for a young girl, and they found this young girl in this guy's van, and I'll leave that at that. And he came through the reception center. The prison I was at had a reception center on one side, a main line on the other, and they sent this guy to the mainline side as a reception center inmate. They had an overflow, and Smitty stuck a few holes in him, so yeah. But what's up, Big Mick?
There he is. That T-shirt with a girl with a gun. I look dope. Dago in the house.
That's right, brother.
Kind of like a shirt he sent me.
Yeah, it's kind of like the shirt Adrian wears with the Dago mob on it. So, shout out to Smitty. Thanks for getting in touch. He got in touch with me. I haven't seen this guy since 1991. I never forgot him, and thanks for getting at me, bro. It's nice to hear from you. It's amazing. Somebody up here, Bowtie Barber, actually said he heard me talking to somebody. And he said, when's the last time you saw that guy? And I told him, 87. He goes, dude, I don't know anyone that I haven't seen in 30 years and I'm still friends with. And he goes, you talk to that guy like you just saw him yesterday. That's because we're friends. And that's the kind of friendships that people build in prison.
Hello, Jew.
Yeah.
Oh, Roger said, seems like my brothers are all leaving this earth too soon. Just lost one. Not many left. I treasure your friends.
Yeah, treasure your friends, man.
And welcome the new ones too, because we've got a lot of new ones too. And
what's up, Mountain
like
Dew?
That. It's sad.
Mountain Dew said, "Hey, Auntie." Yeah, it's sad when you lose somebody, and it leaves. You always have the memories, man, and it's like, Stumpy, what's up? It's sad, man. We used to say in prison, as long as you're talking about somebody, they're not dead. We keep them alive through our conversations about them, But it's still sad to lose people, man. Especially, like, hey, God bless his soul, rest in peace, and Misfit Mike, and Guy down in San Diego. The boss. We lost him way too soon. People die too soon. The boss in Dago lost to cancer. Misfit Mike down here lost to a drunk driver, rear-ended him on his motorcycle, and now Redwood Post lost his brother in a bike accident. So, when people die too soon, in this day and age, people live to be 100 easy. So when people are in their 60s and they pass away, it's really sad, man. So, it's a good thing. Billy Jump, what's up? Remember, I'm glad I missed that comment. She stepped outside, so. Bluebell said her fiance's mom will be 99 on October 1st. Yeah, so when we lose people at a young age, it does our heart bad, man. We miss them. The faith that I have says, really we're the ones that grieve, and the people that pass on, they're in a better place. Actually in Russia, they have little fences around the grave sites. And on Easter, people go over the fence and have a picnic on the grave of the person that's passed away, and they celebrate. My dream bike, John T., would be a new Indian Chief Dark Horse with the mag wheels. It's got a 19 in front and a 16 in back. That would be my dream bike if I could ever afford it. That'd be awesome, Yeah, I like the Indians. They're great. They're made by Polaris. I was talking to somebody. What's up, Dano? Love you, bro. I was talking to somebody the other day about motorcycles, and they said, he said, I got a new Harley because I wanted a bike that was maintenance free. I got it brand new, and he said it's been nothing but problems since he got it. He's been in and out of the shop since he got it. He said, if you ever get a new bike, get an Indian. So, yeah.
Did you see what Russian Viking said?
What? I missed the comments.
He said 7 years clean of cocaine and now 3 years clean of weed. Even though weed wasn't a problem for me, it just made me feel slow and dumb.
Stay down,
good
man.
For you, man.
That's
awesome.
so awesome. Coke, I think, is worse than. It's actually worse than a lot of other drugs. I'm so glad you're clean, bro. And let us know, right? I missed the comments as she was outside. It's hard for me to read them when they're long. Yeah, life's better, isn't it?
Mick said, Dano said, what's up to both you homeboys?
Yeah, I read that. That's awesome. We love Dano and we love Mick.
Big Mex, if you're watching, I'm going to call you tomorrow, but can you text me your address, please?
Big Max, we love you, brother.
And I'll call you, Mignon, I'm sorry, or tonight.
All right, Ron, RMC. Thanks for checking in, brother. I hope you have a safe ride if you're riding. And if you're driving, I hope you have a safe drive.
Whack, you better calm the hell down. We don't want to be getting any phone calls.
Yeah, somebody
Matt said, Mitch, get a role in a biker movie, dude.
I'd love to.
Hey, Mitch found out some things about Mayans. That was
yeah,
actually
I
really
could be the white guy who was friends with the Mayans. Just saying. What if the Mayans had a white guy in the club? Huh? How about that? They're going to start a new season, so you guys could email the director and say, hey, they could make me the white guy who's a Mayan. Or they could do like a back shot where they had a Sons of Anarchy guy help the Mayans get started. That's a spin, right? I actually, I looked up some of the actors in the Mayans. They do ride motorcycles in real life. Unlike some of the Sons of Anarchy guys who, yeah. I saw a thing of Sons of Anarchy. They had a guy on a bike. It was on a trailer, and they were pulling it. He wasn't even riding it. I was like, wow. But so the guys from the Mayans do ride motorcycles. So.
But tell them about what you found out about the guy.
Yeah, so one of the guys, I talked about that before, I think. One of the guys, the guy with a big giant mustache.
Hey, I'm sorry, before you go, I just have to say this.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Turkey Loco just came on. I watched your Instagram today, dude, and that is some crazy ass shit. This guy went on the, not only is he's clean and sober now, which is amazing. He's doing amazing shit. Like he's a pilot now, or he's getting his pilot's license, and then he goes up to the top of Mammoth Mountain on the expert run, and then he wrote FML when he was on the top of it. So
fuck my life.
What happened? How was it? Did you go down it? Did
Turkey
you,
Loco.
He's amazing.
For you guys that are getting clean or been clean, Turkey Loco's been clean for a while now. He's getting his pilot's license. Yeah, he's up on the expert run of Mammoth Mountain. Just how'd that work out, brother? Dago in the building. Turkey Loco's a Dago boy. That's right. Yeah, so anyway, the Mayan guys do ride motorcycles. One of them is actually the guy with a big giant foot-long mustache. That's actually glued on, I guess, makeup. It's not a real mustache. He's a referee for the UFC, you know that? Mm-hmm. And he's an ex-sheriff. The guy was a Marine, got out of the Marines, and joined the L.A. County Sheriff's Department, and was a sheriff.
Turk said, yes, I did. It's on my Insta. Hats off to you, Turk.
Homeboy said he's been saying Matt should get a gig in a biker movie. That's right, brother. Anyway, that guy's a sheriff, and I looked at him on Instagram, and he said he treated people the way he wanted his grandmother to be treated. So I thought that was pretty cool. Said he lived in East LA, worked in East LA as a sheriff, and never had a problem. So that's kind of cool. And the other guy, Coco Loco, he's got a coffee company, which is kind of neat. Yeah, them guys are characters, but a lot of them ride motorcycles in real life, so I thought that was pretty neat.
It was kind of neat. Kind of cool.
Yeah. I can't read the comments, but
it's just you. Wax getting out of control.
don't be getting out of control, Whack. You know, we got plans.
Yeah, you go ahead with your bad self.
Yeah. See, he said it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah. So anyways, I just been working on the shed. It was nice to have visitors today. So Terry came up from Oakland, and it was nice to see him. He found me through our YouTube channel, came up to see me, and he brought someone with him who I would love to interview, and I just think it's a crazy story. So
he's so humble too. He's like, I don't really think I have much of the story. Mitch was like,
Yeah.
oh yes, you do.
yeah, this guy, I'm like, hey, I'd like to get you on our channel, and he's like, he came to see us. This friend of Terry's, his name's Doug, and he's like, so is this where you film the stuff? And he looked around the house, showed him around, and that's right, Kevin. And so this guy is kind of way out. He was a cop in Oakland. He lost his job for beating some guy up after hours as a bouncer. Worked at the shipyards. Met some guys in a bike club that kind of helped him out. Went to prison. Did 20 years in prison on the main line at New Folsom. New Folsom is a level 4 gangster ass prison, and this guy did his time on the main line. So yeah,
He did an interview for sure.
and I just thought that was kind of crazy that a guy who was a cop could do his time on the main line. So all you guys that think, California prisons or this, that, and the other, he wasn't hiding either. People knew he was a cop. So, and he also worked in the law library, and he helped a lot of guys out, which, people appreciated. So anyway, I'm like, I would love to interview you. And he's like, well, I really don't have that big of a story. I don't think it's that interesting. And I do. So you might see him on here eventually. So
There was going to be an interview. We'll put up on the members only too. I have one actually that I'm going to put up on public. It's actually pretty good. But it's really short, the 10-minute one that you did.
It's only 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
All right, well, that's cool. I just had to say that stuff. So now that I'm building a shed, I'm working, doing art and whatnot. She's like, hey, if you get an idea, just go on the computer and make a video. So I did. It was only 10 minutes. But, it's kind of interesting.
So we've been, and it's actually about, it is about what a lot of you've been asking about,
Yeah.
about how it's not right for people to talk shit about people dying and
Yeah.
whatever. It's not funny. So anyways, it's pretty good. I just watched a couple minutes of it. So, and a shout out to my friend and my partner in crime, Izzy, who's been a huge support to us. Shout out to Louie, who his channel is jumping off. He did an interview with someone about slots. It's called BC Slots, and it was pretty good. So shout out to him too. I always like to show people some love.
That's right.
Jen Magana is doing great. Convicted Hearts. I still got to send her the video that we did, and yeah. Much love from Alabama, Mitch. I love what you're doing with your platform, bud.
Thank you. That's from Alabama. That's Jake, right?
That is Jake from
All
Alabama.
right.
I know here a rat that did 1 year on the main line, never knew until
Hard Intentions. Wonder whose that is.
I don't know. I even remember this kind of. I don't know where she's at. She's probably spending time with her kiddos.
Who's that?
They were asking where's Jen at.
Oh. Yeah, she's probably out with her kids, Mother's Day.
She's been putting out a lot of content too, so she's busy. She's a busy girl.
Yeah.
She actually did her first interview the other day. It was good.
I think he's talking about Mr. Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
Because, it was only on the main line for about a year.
Yeah.
And, a memorial about
To anyone who has interest in memorial about my prison life for ex-husband who passed Wednesday. may be viewed here. Thanks, Blue Dog.
Thank you.
Um,
You know, the COVID was really bad for prison, man. You know, guys are dying left and right from it and getting sick. So,
so on a totally separate note,
what's going on?
guess who's rebooting his channel?
Oh, Mr. Hot Pants.
Mr. Hot Pants.
Ah, yeah. Mr. Red Hot Pants, skin
Mr.
tight.
Savage.
He did a video the other day. We wish him luck with his girl bike. I mean his Sportster, Iron. You know, guys that are not bikers, they see like, ooh, like Sportster, Iron. It's got a cool name, Iron, right? Iron. It's like hard. They don't know. It's like, you know, really, that's not really a.
She called him Ravaged.
Yeah, ravaged. He's been ravaged by his boyfriend when he was wearing his skin tight hot
Oh
red
my God,
pants.
babe.
His leather pants. His skin tight red leather pants.
Okay, you need
I don't
to-
even wear leather pants when I ride motorcycles. I wear Levi's
You need to,
or Dickies, you know.
You need to do that.
Hey, hit the thumbs up, like button. Ravaged by his Mandigo friend.
Subscribe.
Hit the like, please subscribe, please hit
Share.
the like button, please share. Yeah, Mr. Savage. By the way, Mr. Savage, we did stop at Barstow and we were looking for you and we couldn't find you. Because I think you were down at the gay bar with your friend with your red leather.
See, this is why I don't do this,
skin-tight
because he just
pants.
starts to go crazy. Okay.
Homeboy said Sportsters are for savages and for girls. Yeah, gay caballero from Brokeback Mountain. Yeah, you know.
Russian biking bot said, I got a Honda Shadow 600. It's my first bike. I'm looking to get an ultra classic electric bike.
All right, that's cool. You know, I'm gonna tell you what. Honda's a motorcycle, and they're very reliable. Nothing. You know, the bottom line. I did read a thing, from a you know, one of the. I guess he's like considered the founder of Motorcycle Club out of Oakland, and he said, he goes, I don't know why we ride Harley Davidsons. They're unreliable. They're not as fast as a stock Japanese motorcycle go 180 miles an hour off the showroom floor, but that's just the way it is. So if you're not in a motorcycle club, you can ride whatever you want to ride. And there's a saying, you know, chop what you got. Ride what you got. I mean, if you got a Honda and it hauls ass and you enjoy it, enjoy it. Oh,
Billy
and
Jump said, I'd love to get an Indian.
I would love to get an Indian. Just watched the documentary Why We Ride. Andrew just sent us
Aw.
$5, babe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Thank
that
you.
super chat. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, ride what you got. Whatever you can afford, ride it. You know?
Have you seen that documentary, Why We Ride? Have you
No,
seen
I
that?
haven't.
We'll have to watch
I'm
that.
gonna have to check that out. Is that on Netflix or YouTube or what?
We
Yeah.
you know what? We wear helmets, and we have helmet laws in California. But even if we didn't,
Yeah.
we still would. But it is, you know, it is something it's not describable. So
Kevin Smith, that's my friend in Oklahoma, said 2 wheels is magic.
It
That's
sure
right,
is.
brother. 2 wheels is magic. That's right.
And when Roger said, "I got a moped, I'm cool at it."
Yeah,
That's
hey, you're
right.
riding a moped, man. You're cruising down the road in your neighborhood on your moped, wind's in your face, you're loving it, right? Doesn't matter what you ride, you know.
Black Dragon's channel. It's not the Demon's Row or whatever that is. Russian
I don't
biking.
know.
Aw.
Why we ride though, I have to check that out.
Billy said, my beautiful wife said she's thinking about trying to get one for me for Father's Day. That's awesome.
Awesome. I'm gonna tell you something. The new Indians, they look like Dynas, kinda. They got a big 111 or 116 inch motor, and they're pretty nice. I would love to have one. I would give my left, well, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, they're nice. Just leave it at that.
Wax A's out. I'm out, love. Love y'all. Happy Mother's Day to you and 80 and the rest of the moms out there. Blessings. Back to you, Wax.
All right, Whack. We'll
Love
talk
you,
later,
brother.
brother. We love you. Yeah, you know, motorcycles are great, man. I don't care what you're riding. You know, they're fun. They're nice. I like Harleys, but I love Indians. So, what was that? Nefesh Soul? Something.
He said,
Lake
"You're
Water.
funny."
What's up, bro?
He said, never give your nut.
No, never give your nut. You know. But hey, for an Indian, I mean, if I'm not using it, right?
Do you know, Bluebell, you want to hear something funny? She said, Easy Rider. Zach S. just joined our member.
All right, Zach, thank you, brother.
Zach, thank you. So for those that don't know, are new to our members only. So we always do a public live first, and then we go on after and do it members only. It's smaller. It's just a nice little thing.
We always do a members only live after we do the public live, and it doesn't last a long time, but we really get to communicate on a closer level. And you know, like last week we were talking to John. He had 3 weeks clean, and it's because guys got to chat and get personal with each other, and I really enjoy that. So, you know, peace, wax, stay dangerous.
We can't afford new, but I told her she's the only Indian I want.
That's right. Hey, you know, you can buy a used motorcycle. My motorcycle's a 2004, and I got it 4 years ago, so do the math on that, you know.
Eric Ryder said, "What's up, brother?"
All right, Eric, how you doing, bro? That's right.
Tashunga said, "You got my digits too whack. If anybody talks to you like I told you, girl, my mouth goes faster and windshield wipers on a duck's ass, but I can be quiet to listen to a brother in need." That's awesome.
That's right.
That's super cool. That's really, really nice.
That's what family's all about, man. It's not about, hey, we got your back, and then sticking. What they really mean, certain group of people I used to work for, is when you turn your back and stick the knife in it, without you knowing. But this family right here means we got your back, means if you're in need, somebody in this group is going to be there for you.
You know, one of the things we learned a long time ago,
that's right,
for those
Zach.
of you that are newer, we had a little experience with only one negative one, but we had an experience with one of our subs that had been with us for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And
Russian Viking became a member. Thank you so much, brother.
Awesome, thank you.
And we are going to do some videos. I accidentally erased our interview with
we're gonna
Wack.
do another one. Anyway, so we had this sub that he like went left, like all out of nowhere, and he was with us from the very beginning, hung with us the whole time, but he got pissed, and I was like, "What is your problem? Like, why are you like, what's the deal?" And he was like, "I'm mad because Mitch didn't support my business," and like, I didn't even know he had one. And so one of the things I learned from that, I would try to learn something from that, was that what I love is that if our members need something from us, we're more than willing to help in any way that we can, but we can't do it unless we know.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if we don't know, like homeboy wanted a shout out, and it's like, if you want a shout out, ask us. We'll give you a shout out. If you have some kind of business or some kind of
we're here to support each other.
whatever, man, let us know.
Well, we can't guess. You know what I mean?
We'll give a definite shout out. I'll even shout it out on Instagram and Facebook. I don't, you know, it's all good because I mean, we have a business. We sell art, T-shirts, hats, all that kind of stuff. And Zeus said he needs $1 million.
Okay,
Steve,
no problem. I'll get right on that for you.
But the thing is, if somebody's in need, their business needs a bump, we'll do it here. I'll do it on Instagram. I'll do it on Facebook. It's all good. This is what goes around.
You know what I mean? It's like,
that's what it's all about to
it,
me.
you know?
But you know what they say, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. So we are safe. I need $1 million to come from prison.
Hey, babe.
Yeah. What's up, babe? Yeah.
Hey, babe. If you just so you know, if you want to on your phone, if you just press your screen, you can see the comments.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, DC Irish, how's it going? Bruins fan said he needs your Harley. Okay, well, something within reason.
Well, some things are just out of, you know.
Hey, Lakewater, we're going to try to make that happen when we come out your way. Instead of need a tattoo. See, some things are possible.
We're going to have to work the details out on that. I've been working on the shed, but this week I'm going to do a little bit more focus on tattoo designs. Tony Gutierrez became a member. Thank you so much, brother.
Aw, that's awesome, Tony. I love his picture. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony. That's so cool.
So the shed is going to be more than just a shed.
He actually called it a building today.
It's
or
actually a
yesterday.
building.
Yeah.
I mean, the studs are 16 on center. It's got rafters. It's got Tyvek
It's
style
not a
wrap.
shed. You can
It's-
live in that damn thing.
It's costing us a fortune.
Wood, the cost of wood
Yeah.
right now.
My father-in-law was telling me today that he saw things. Some contractor said the price of lumber and wood products has gone up 4 times what it was. So it's costing us quite a bit to build a shed, but it's going to be a little studio, tattoo parlor, hangout, storage. It's going to be nice.
So in case you don't know, if you're a member, you get use of special little emojis that we made. So they're under our, if you go to the emojis, they're the first ones that come up. I'm going to make some more, but I'm going to try to make them where you have made them.
All right.
So, we'll see. Kevin, you just become a member by, look underneath Mitch's video and there's a
Yeah.
little button that says join.
Yeah, somewhere down there's a button
Yeah.
that says join.
You do that, and then we're gonna, if you're on your phone though, sometimes you have to go to desktop mode.
Grumpy, what's up, bro?
Yo, yo.
I'm really kind of pissed off because the other day Whack and I talked for about an hour, and we were going to put it on here on members channel, and I did something at the end of our Zoom meeting and it didn't download, so I'm kind of pissed off. So
Yeah, sorry, babe.
hey, nobody's a lame if they're on this channel, brother. Minnesota or not.
One Stop Shop, Roger said, just a question, do I need to re-up for memberships? It will bill you every month, is what it does. So you don't need to re-up, but it'll, I think it does it automatically, I'm pretty sure.
It's like
Hey,
4.
Sling Blade, what's going on?
Yeah,
He
what's
said,
up?
I made the fucking, like, I made the part of your video. Man, finally, fucking, it made my fucking night.
All right.
That's awesome.
I'm glad.
So, Russian Bike Bot said, just a forewarning that wood is going to go up again. We're getting predictions that by December we'll be paying $75 per sheet of OSB plywood half. I work in the lumber industry. That is jacked
Well,
up.
check this out. OSB ½ inch or 5/8 was like $9 or $10 a sheet. I went to Home Depot. I live like 5 minutes from Home Depot. It's $60 a sheet, man. Well, I'm glad we're building the shed now. I wish I would have built it a year ago.
Babe. See, this one, you didn't, and you're doing it now, and it's awesome. So let's just,
Yeah. Somebody said, what do you speculate behind it? I just think, well, I was talking to my father-in-law too, and he said somebody hacked the fuel pipeline, computer, shut down the pipeline, so it's transportation, all this other shit, plus COVID, and there's a lot of building going on. But the bottom line is, I think they're just price gouging the shit out of us, man. It's just ridiculous. The plywood for my floor out here was $75 a sheet. I couldn't believe it, man.
Russian Mikey said, right now we are selling sheets for 65, but another yard is selling sheets for 100.
Wow. Yeah, I talked to a friend of mine that did 45 years in prison, and he said a friend of his bought 10 sheets of plywood, cost him over $1,000. That's ridiculous, man.
So I think I'm actually going to reach out to YouTube because I have been hearing that Tashunka said we don't need no stinking bells 2 weeks in a row without alerts made live anyways. YouTube more than one way to skin a cat. Yes, there is more than one way to skin a cat, but you know what? I knew that. So this lesson I learned from Josh at Lockdown 23-1. He told Mitch and I that at one point the same thing happened to him, so he rode YouTube for the longest time. They finally answered him, and basically what happened was someone had made a complaint about him, because that's what haters do.
Yeah.
And then, and so they fixed it. They did fix it, but he had to ride on them about why those bells were being turned off. So, YouTube's got some little...
They got some bullshit going on,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, Sling Blade, that's what I got. It was $75 a sheet for 3/4 inch tongue and groove. And the inch and an eighth is like over $100 a sheet.
No, Matt said we're gonna have to start making sheds out of spare tires. Yep.
Why not?
We'll find a way, bro. That's right.
You know-
Tony Gutierrez said, I support changing your living proof that being in prison don't make you a worse person. Keep up the good work, Mitch.
That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad we're building this shed now. I got, you know what? I actually went and got seconds as far as the T111 and the roof. I got some 9-foot long, 5/8 inch plywood for the roof sheeting, and I got it for $30 a sheet. But he buys it directly from the lumber mill in Oregon.
Hi, JoJo AZ.
What's up, JoJo? And so, you know, he's like, hey, people are buying it and stacking it up the same way they did toilet paper. So, just bullshit, man.
Someone asked earlier if you were going to go on the Damage Done podcast, if you're going on that.
You know, I was going to, but they haven't asked.
They had a couple. So if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, I pay attention to this stuff, but they changed all of their thumbnails, all of them, to just one picture. I don't know if that's the smartest thing in the world. They're all the same. And then, yeah, so they were going to do a few before they wanted to get their kind of stuff on a roll, because they're not a prison channel. So.
Yeah. Did you get the dogs, babe?
No, I'll take it.
It's dark out. The dogs are outside in their little runway, and it's dark out. Yeah, you know, the Damage Done podcast, I was going to go on there, but they haven't got at me. So whenever they do, I'm glad to go on there. And I did the Donut Shop Chronicles, and I had a chat, and also Dirty Weather, and I had a chat. So Kevin Smith just sent us $10, babe.
Thank you for this.
And he said, "Old man, you know, I'm gonna, and I want to tell you, I see you revving your motor and kicking it, man. It was great, really. You know, Rot told me a story. You were on the West Yard and you came over from medical, and he was over there in a medical line. A bunch of your brothers were there, and you tell me, don't fuck with this guy. He told me a story though, and it was like, you told them guys, hey, don't fuck with this guy. This guy's a shit. And I just thought that was funny, you know. And after that, they all treated him with respect. Shit. So I thought that was funny. So yeah. Uh-oh, the Savagers are in the house. Uh-oh. What's up, Savage Dog? Yeah, so hey, Smitty, I just want to thank you for that. You know, old school is the way to go, bro. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I go to the motorcycle swap meet every couple months, and we met some guys there that are younger, and they got an old school vibe, you know. They respect the old school, and they're buying motorcycle parts, and some of them buy shirts and artwork from us. Yeah, Rosie and Chew are in the house. Yeah, so it's good to see these young guys. Some of them are in little upstart motorcycle clubs, and you know, they just got the old school. You know, hey, you know, it's cool to see it, man, because that's how I was brought up, and it's good to see that young guys keeping the tradition going. Rosie, come here, Rosie. Listen to her. Come on. Yeah, this is true. Come on.
Come on, Rosie. It's
They've been
all right.
outside. What's going on, buddy?
She thinks she's in trouble, I think.
Come here, Rosie.
Come on, Rosie.
Come here.
Come on. Come on.
She did some
Yeah.
She did
She's
some
in
bad
trouble.
stuff last night. What's up, Chew? You have a good time outside? Huh? Yeah. Good boy. That's right. Yeah, anyways, old school's the way to go, man. If you're an older cat and you got some youngster tapping around your edges, pull them in and teach them right. That's what it's all about. That's how traditions maintain, and, you know, stay alive, you know?
Mick said, no cell wires on hard attention channel or keyboard commandos. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. We should probably go.
Yeah, homeboy said something about L.A. Barber.
No, she's talking to Steve Barber. Debbie and Steve are talking
All right.
right now about motorcycle rides and, you know, sunsets and things like that.
All right. That's right. He said the Damage Done guys are traumatized by
Probably.
Mr. Thompson. Well, maybe he dispatched them along with their schlongs. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, you know, they are young guys, and he probably likes the young guys, you know. Yeah, you gotta love your buddies. That's right, Sling Blade. You know, I haven't seen, and like I was saying earlier, Bowtie Barber says, "Man, you haven't seen that guy in 30 years." He goes, "I don't know anyone I haven't seen in 30 years that I'm still friends with." Well, I haven't seen Smitty since 1991, and he started watching my channel by chance, right? He happens to know my friend George Miller's wife, and boom, you know. I mean, it's just like yesterday. When you're friends with somebody in prison, uh, or even if you just make a lightweight connection on the same level, you don't forget that shit, you know? You don't forget it. It doesn't go away. You're living in a place, man, especially like, I'm going to tell you something. California prisons, uh, motorcycle outlaws, guys in motorcycle clubs especially, are not liked by most of the white dudes in prison, because most of the white dudes in prison are dope fiends. They got no problem committing themselves to being in prison. Like, hey, I put in some work, even though, a year or two later, they might be in some PC yard because some guy got mad at them, or they fucked up, they didn't pay for something, or whatever. So motorcycle outlaws are like, hey, I'm in prison, but I'm looking to get out so I can get in the wind, ride motorcycles, and be with my friends and my brothers. So when you run into another motorcycle outlaw in prison and you make a little connection there, whether you're hanging on the weight pile, or they see some of your artwork, or you do a tattoo on them, or you just sit back on the yard and eat an ice cream and talk about somebody that you know that they know, whatever. You don't forget that shit, man. It means a lot. It means a lot to us. It really does. So, I encourage people to make friends like that out here in the world. Create bonds with people, man, that last. Because, Smitty got at me and on email, he's like, hey, he sent me some photographs of him and his motorcycle and, out in the lake. And, he's had a stroke since the last time I saw him. But he said, but you know what? I'm out and I'm going to die a free man. And it just... I told her, hey, I got an email from a friend of mine, and I didn't really go into a lot of detail yet about how I knew him, but it did my heart good, man. It did me, it was nice, Have I ever seen somebody get smashed for farting? No.
Only if it's in our room.
Yeah, I don't never fart, but she does. She does a lot.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
She always, blames, me for.
All right.
Happy Saturday night, Bruno. What's up, brother? So, we've been on for a minute. We're gonna have to sign off. It's Saturday night.
Hi, Bruno.
And yeah, Matthew said that's a good story. That's awesome. So hey, it's been fun chatting with you folks. We thought we'd just check in on a Saturday night, so we're gonna cruise out, and we got the young man here, and we're gonna go do the members thing, and then we're gonna kick back and get ready because we do have to go to church in the morning. Have a good night, Wrestling Viking Bot, Bruno. You guys, been fun chatting with you, and hopefully Wack and I can do a video that I'll actually get downloaded so we can put it on our members channel, but
hey, Russian, I know you're new to our members only channel, but we're gonna sign off here and then we'll go on our members only. So
we're gonna do a members only chat here in a minute, and we hope to see you, all the members there. We love you guys.
Elizabeth, I feel your pain.
We love our Hard Intentions family, and whatever we do it hard. We love you, and don't forget that. And you know what? My email is mitch@hardintentions.com, and for whatever reason, if you feel like shooting us an email, please do. Whether you need help with something, we do our best. We get a lot of emails, but you just want to chat, you need some help, whatever the case. That's my email, mitch@hardintentions.com. We love you guys. Take care. Good night, Juan. We love you. Good night, Debbie Jordan. Nathan, what's up? Is that Texas? Yeah, we love Texas. All right, Elizabeth. Guys, have a good night. Don't let no one slow you down or stop you from doing what you love. Do it hard, whatever it is. Thank you so much. Good night. There we go.